Thank you so much, my heart.
Good evening, Africa. Good evening, everyone. First of all, doing great. The name is Cephas, and I'm right here with Kemistree and we have an amazing speaker at back. What we're about to do is an anthology of different poems, different stories from different books, from legendary books, in fact, like of Chinua Achebe's Things for the Parts, Buchi Emecheta's book, Chimamanda, Adichie's Anthills, and so on and so on and so forth. So do well to enjoy this. What is art?
The point of art is to look at our world and be moved by it, and then engage in series of attempts at clearly seeing that world. Only then can we reach reflection, illumination, and finally, hopefully, epiphany.
Art is man's constant efforts to create for himself a different reality from that which is given to him.
So in a way, we're both creating words, yours to understand, mine to be understood. I have always longed to be known, to be truly known by another human being. My mother would always say, do not behave as if your life belongs to a man. Do you hear me? Your life belongs to you and you alone.
Maybe that's why we create, to find ground, to find hope. The impatient idly says, give me a place to stand and I shall move the earth. But such a place does not exist. For we all must stand on earth itself and go with her at her pace.
Listen, I'm only interested in how much of a woman's dream it truly has. How much of it the society expects her to dream about.
The world has no end. For what is good for one people is a foundation to others. The world is like a mask dancing. To see how well, you do not stand in one place.
True. We teach girls to shrink themselves, to make themselves smaller. We say to girls, you can have ambition, but not too much. So we learn to fold our dreams neatly, so they don't take up space.
Perhaps distance reveals what closeness hides. The world is like man's dancing. If you really want to see it, well, you don't stand in one place and look.
I have learned that from distance also. That a dream as a woman is to defy something unseen. But I am determined not to let my dreams be squashed by the prejudices of others.
When a man says yes, his she says yes also. Perhaps the same can be said for a woman. When she says yes, her creation moves.
God, when we create a woman who will be filled in herself, a full human being, not anybody's appendage.
The story outlives the sound of war drum and the exploits of brave fighters. It is the story that outlives them all. It is the story that saves us from silence.
I ask myself, what a woman must do to have a life of her own, to make her spirit flower.
To drink is to refuse to drink. Because one of the truest tests of integrity is the blunt refusal. Is the blunt refusal to be compromised. A man who makes trouble for others makes trouble for himself. But maybe trouble is what births change.
How easy it was to lie to strangers, to build with strangers the versions of our lives that we imagine. But I will not allow my dreams to be squashed.
Oh, maybe that's what I see in you. Self-knowledge, dressed in courage. An artist cannot speak to his people if he sees them as the masses, because he must regard them as individuals capable of self-knowledge.
Really, I wanted love, old-fashioned love. I wanted my dreams to afloat with ease.
Dreams, the man is here ourselves
In daylight.
to be faithful.
To share our truest selves.
While we do our good works, let us not forget that the real solution lies in a world in which charity becomes unnecessary. And so dreams push us towards such a world
Where no one was begged.
where to belong.
I am no longer that frightened girl. I am no longer that frightened girl. I am a woman now, with purpose and great energy. But who told us not to hope in our daughters? Us women, we subscribe to that law more than anyone else. Until we change all this, it is still a man's world that women will always help to build.
The story outlives the stories of wardrobe. It is the story that outlives them all. And this is our story.
All our life, the woman always belonged to some male. At birth, you were owned by your own people. And when you were finally sold, you belonged to a new master. But tonight, I belong to no one but my voice.
But sometimes a man must call and no one answers him. Such a man is like a man dreaming a bad dream. But even that man still dreams.
Then let us remember each other. Let us see the world clearly.
Until reflection becomes illumination. And illumination becomes dreams. And in that moment, become one.
Let us